matters. Throughout your lifetime, no matter how long you have lived, uh, have you ever wondered who you are and what makes you now becomes you? If you have the same question of what I mentioned, do you have tried to find out what's the answer? I, Thomas, as a graduate student who is fighting for my master thesis, in some of the night when I write or refine my thesis, thousands of questions pops up into my mind. And by communicate with myself and think deeply, I try to look back what I lived before. And here I find three big things what makes me now. First, for opportunity, I step out of my comfort zone, take a flight to Germany alone, and live there for an entire year. As an exchange student, I learned from my German school teacher and my host family. They taught me there's no absolute or standard answer in every question, even in books. Most important, there's no standard answer in your life. And most importantly, I learned how to keep my study and life balance and try not to do everything aggressively. And if there's a challenge, a frustration, and there's a way to pass through it. Second, learning ballroom dance to build up my confidence. You might wonder why is ballroom dance? Why is not hip hop or breaking? The reason comes from the prom from Germany. When that day, when every graduate student were enjoying dancing with their family or friends, I just looked like a zombie or a stroke man standing in the ballroom dance hall. So after I came back, I'm very sad, feel very sad about that day. Once I entered into university, I signed up the ballroom dance club. At the beginning, I was totally like a robot, but after practicing day by day, month by month, I know how to control my body and build up confidence. And because of ballroom dance, I started using my time efficiently. I try to spend as less as time to study in order to buy more time to practice ballroom dance. And finally, at the last semester in my master program, because there are too many unpromising results about my thesis, I started to read some books which related to some inspiration things, and I found one book that called The Definite Decade: Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them Now. The author, Dr. J, a psychologist, she argues that we, the 20th generation, should use our brain and use our time wisely. You may think when we were in 20s, there's no big deals, there's no big decision that it's eager to make, or you need to make it right away. But the fact in her study is that 20th is the most valuable time in everybody's life. And in her study, 80% of lives, most indefinite moments take place by age of 35, which she calls it the aha moment. The moment that you make your life what is will have happened by your mid-30s. So I was very shocked about that, and after notice that, I started to review what I've done in the past 5 years, because I'm now 25. And I'm feel happy about my life. I have taken a flight alone to Germany and live in Germany for one year and make some friends and travel to some foreign countries and try to learn to speak German. And now I'm very satisfied about my family, friends, and everything everything I encounter in my life. After 25 years old, I learned that maybe you don't need to have a lifelong journey to find yourself, because everything you encounter, every decision you make, it becomes part of you. You are make your life unique. The best script writer is you, and the life is about creating yourself. TME.